Hey there, beautiful souls. Jess Intuitive Angel Healer here with your grounded guide to the spiritually awakened survivors of the toxic shadows. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Spoken Like an Angel, Enlightenment for Survivors, where my prophetic words are meant to help stimulate so you can raise your vibe and elevate. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is September 5th, and today we have a timeless channeled message from heaven by yours truly, Jess Intuitive Angel Healer. These messages are from your past over loved ones and spirit teams. So for those of you who don't know me, I've been around for a while. My spiritual awakening officially started in 2017, and that spirit awoke me spiritually to my gifts. I went through a really bad divorce, and it caused me to decide whether I was going to go left or right. And I had a choice, like I had to completely cut off toxic or I had to go be a part of toxic. I couldn't be in the middle anymore because there was a lot of things going on unbeknownst me. So anywho, I, with all of this spiritual awakening stuff, got a gift, my gift back of mediumship. I've been seeing spirits my whole life. As a child, I used to try to contact them with my friend when I was like 12, my friend Georgia, who's actually in spirit now. Hi, Georgia. Yeah, we used to do it with, it's called Lenormand, but I didn't know that at the time. I just know we were silly and we were trying to connect with spirits through just simple playing cards, which you can, and we actually did, and we kind of creeped ourselves out sometimes. But as I grew up, my gifts of mediumship had to go away because the environment I was in was not conducive for them to, be any worth or value. So I cut them all off because I used to have like spirits, especially when I was on the road selling on my sales team. We'd stay at places and I've had full on spirits come and present themselves to me. But because of my anxiety and my needing to heal, I shut that off where I don't see them like that anymore. I do, but it's not just like always like that. So I have a different way of sharing messages and I hope you like it, but let me know. These are messages that I channeled, and my channeling's funny because I see so many people, and I know not everybody's a true reader, but I see so many people say, I just channeled this message, and my messages always get channeled when I'm completely relaxed. So if you want to tap into your spiritual gifts, you're not going to if you're not completely relaxed. And apparently when I'm completely relaxed is when I'm in the shower, somewhere in the bathroom, or going to sleep. So that's when all this channeled. So I am now utilizing my phone because that's the biggest thing. Let me know if you're a spiritual worker and you have this problem too. You get these downloads and you don't have a pen and paper around you. And I have to keep telling myself, hey, you have notes in your phone, use that. So I did, and I emptied all this out because it's a little crazy, all these thoughts that come into my head, and I figured it out. They weren't just my thoughts because they were like random thoughts. And it's because I've been like Miranda off a Ghost Whisperer my whole life. Didn't even know it. So let me know how this message resonates with you. I'm going to just give you what I heard channeled, and it was very, very rapidly, but you'll know if this resonates with you or if this is your person in heaven. And then after that, I'm going to do a little reading with my oracle deck. The spirit messages from John Holland. So that's a well-known medium out there. So let me know how this resonates, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for being here, and especially for helping me get to 50 subscribers. It may not be a big deal to some people, but I'm always going to be excited about how many people are joining, not because you're following me, but because you're following the word of the Lord and the universe and the angels, and you're actually If you're following me, it means that you're trying to spiritually awaken into your gifts and you're trying to be a better person. So I love it. All right, let's get to this message. Sorry, I'm a chatterbox. You'll know that I'm a Pisces. We talk. So 513. All right. So I heard give me life, liberty, and the pursuit of karmic justice. And then I heard which one of these is not like the other. And then they started talking about Family Man, Family Guy, Homer Simpson, Dan and Roseanne Connor. And then I heard the song Let Freedom Ring by Martina McBride. And then I heard the song Wild Angels. So those are both songs, country songs from the 90s. But definitely this is going along with your karmic situation. I know that for sure. I love this though, that definitely the Dan and Roseanne Connor got me, because my friend in spirit, that's how that resonates with me, is the guy that I used to date. They used to call us Dan and Roseanne Connor just because we were always I don't know, we were always together and we always ate. So they called us Dan and Roseanne Connor. I don't know. But I think that's funny. So, just however these resonate with you. And then I heard somebody out there is either a soap oil candle maker or something to do with flower essences, or that you're thinking about it. This is definitely a confirmation that you should definitely open up that soap business, but definitely soap with flowers. I'm hearing do something with flowers out there is definitely part of. You're a natural herbologist is what I'm hearing. Okay, and somebody else is a natural animal trainer. So if you've been having these ideas, we're in the middle of retrograde, and if you're having these ideas to launch something and these come across and you're like, well, that's silly, how much money would I make up with that? Your true life purpose isn't going to bring you in the millions of dollars. Okay, it's the moonlighting that you add to it, the sidelining is what I'm hearing. So if you can take a leap of faith today, is what I'm also hearing, and follow your dreams, Spirit is going to make sure you have that money. So it's going to come from somewhere else. Okay, it's not going to exactly come from your life purpose. So you got to see over the bigger picture. I'm hearing somebody's like really just like won't do what they're supposed to in their life purpose because they're so caught up in the materialistic part of it. I'm also hearing somebody's gift out there to make like paper products, stationery. I heard workbook creator. But you need to release attachment to outcome of this situation. Divine timing is happening right now also for a jewelry maker, or if you're a jewelry maker, you're supposed to make some kind of lavender soap with rose petals and sell them for $15. You know who you are. Please put that in the comments if this is resonating with you, because this may sound if it doesn't resonate with you, it just sounds like a bunch of gibberish. But when you're the person who's like, who's this weird girl? I'm going to go ahead and tune in. And that's how most people are like, she's an oddball. Because I'm a whole vibe. I know I'm a whole vibe. I'm a Pisces. I just been like this my whole life. I don't really run with anybody. I run solo dolo. I'm a lone wolf, but I'm also a leader. And I'm a creator. I've created stuff all my life. So I'm hearing don't judge a book by its cover. But definitely don't let me know how this is resonating. I want to know if these ideas help you, because this is something you prayed for too, is what I'm hearing. And that's why I'm getting these downloads. So if you listen and how this happens is your energy, when you're tuned into my channel, your energy will pop up. And now you're part of my collective, especially when you subscribe. So then the guidance that you need tends to come through me. And that's how you guys, how I'm tapping into this, if you want to know. So I don't want you to think it's creepy. I'm just saying I use my gift to try to help the best of the collective, the highest good. And so that's why I've always given people free game, free knowledge, because it's not mine to keep. It's the knowledge of the universe, but I just don't appreciate it when the karmics use my kindness for weakness, because obviously I'm not going to give the game book plan to the karmics. Why would you give what your next steps are to the enemy? They obviously didn't know they were karmic. Let me know if that resonates with you. 1016 as I say that. Because I want you to know, I want you to repeat after me. You gave, they take. You gave, and you knew that they were taking, but it's almost like you felt kind of bad for them, and you just were so caught up in their woe is me thing that that's why you helped them. So give yourself a pass today. I'm hearing that right now. So the song Free Your Mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. That's from In Vogue. It says, and then this part specifically came in. My attitude, yeah. Why even bother? You don't like my tone. You don't like my color. And oh, I love that song. I'm an 80s baby, so I love the 90s In Vogue, and they used to be all over. Now I'm hearing never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Woo 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 woo. Take that, Karmic. Yeah. That was just somebody's. I'm hearing you dirty dog. That's funny. Somebody's awakening this. There's a lot of truths that are coming out this Mercury retrograde. So I'm really glad I'm not karmic, because karmics are about to get embarrassed with their pants down. I'm just saying. You did it. Like, if I did it, I would take it like a woman. If I knew that I put all this bad energy out, I would just be like, bring it on, because I know I put it out there. But no, that's what's the problem, is the karmics aren't doing that. They're just pointing more fingers saying, she did it, he did it. No, we were minding our own business over here. You came over and you did it. Oh, my friend in spirit. I have a few friends in spirit. Like, my whole family is in spirit. The ones that love me, anyways. The ones that are here, I'm not sure why they're just here to cause chaos. But I have a lot of friends in spirit, and they passed away in the early 2000s. So we have a lot of memories of the 90s, and they're being spunky. I feel their energy. I have a friend named Georgia Leach. Hey. To the family out there, her daughter's out there, she loves you, and her dad, Michael. It was kind of crazy. She jumped in and told me a story, like she channeled a message, and I had to get a hold of her dad and be like, hey, do you know about this globe? I swear I felt like off a Ghost Whisperer. I was like, she was talking about this Disneyland globe, and he was like, yeah, but one of the kids broke it. And I was like, man, that was the craziest thing, because he's not like a big believer of what I do, but he's nice to me, you know? But it's kind of crazy when somebody just reaches out to you in the blue in a message and asks you that, and you're like, how'd you know that? I love spirit. So, all right. And then I heard Becky, Felipe. But Felipe is supposed to be Felipe, and I heard Felipe Phillippe, and I heard Felipe's gone, and I know that's not how you spell Felipe. So there's a Philip, could be something to do with this Felipe. Solitary confinement, and then I heard Amarillo by morning. Amarillo is on my mind. So somebody is either skirting out to hang out in Texas under the radar. If you know, you know. Or I feel like those karmics are. I'm hearing somebody's a sibling. Whew, a sibling is hiding out in Texas under the radar. So if you're looking for them, that's where they are. But I'm also hearing you may have property in Texas. They may be hiding out on your property that is rightfully yours in Texas. 1442, as I say that. All right. And then I heard Pluto, Venus, Saturn, and then roundhouse kick. So this is a lot of 90s stuff, okay? Because, like, and then Shoney's, the restaurant, and that was a restaurant that was big in the 90s by like, it was like a buffet restaurant. I know in Albuquerque, and I know my friend Samantha, I resonate with her because we used to eat there. And it was a restaurant that we ate on the road. So they were in different places. I think Texas has them too. And then I heard Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. That's an 80s movie, a 90s movie. Billy Wants Tea, Cauldron of Love. Then I heard Manny Did It, and Vanessa Wants You. Then I heard Penny Admires You, and then the song Under the Boardwalk, right by the sun, under the boardwalk, boardwalk. It just kept repeating that, and then it went to the song from Dirty Dancing, Be My Little Baby, my one and only, be my baby now. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. And I don't like to sing, but that's what came through. And those are the specific lyrics that somebody's going to resonate with out there. I heard Wanda and Emmett, and then Fraudulent Claim. Repeat. Yeah, the song, that's those. So those two songs, Under the Boardwalk and Be My Little Baby, played twice. So I feel like there's somebody, even Penny off of that show. Oh man, what is it? Big Bang Theory. Again, I resonate with this off of my friend, but I know there's somebody out here because Spirit really wanted me to come and record this. So hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you guys are enjoying this. And I'm hearing a proud Texan, a sibling. Check this out. I was a terrible parent on earth. Please forgive me. I send you butterflies and feathers to let you know I'm here. So this is somebody's sibling that was a proud Texan. If you've been seeing butterflies and feathers, definitely them. They weren't. Okay, so this could be a sibling or a parent. I feel like this is a father. So this could have been a brother or a father who didn't like protect you against a sibling or created a monster of a sibling because of what they did. And I resonate with that. You were always good enough for me. I was never good enough for myself and projected that onto you. And my friend Samantha's here. Somebody else has somebody here. I joined this 27 club. So if your friend passed away at the 27, there's a 27 club. Janis Joplin, Bob Marley, Van Morrison or Jimi Hendrix is in it. Anyways, go check out what the 27 Club is. There's somebody that's a West Coast queen. They're saying that their grave is in the mountains. They used to like to wear hoodies and tennies, but they were really sweet and like Mary Poppins. Like they taught you morals and confidence. Very nurturing, possibly strict. They were a rule follower and by the book, but they love you so much. And they had there's also somebody who said that they have a hustler mentality, and they're saying that the neighbor is the one who caused their demise. And then somebody is saying, remember that concert we went back to in the day? And I feel like this is a younger male and also some younger females, could be in like their 20s. I'm hearing a message of believe. You need to believe in your heart, but and believe that Spirit is here helping you. But you need to know that to get support, angels work through people. Your passed over loved ones work through people. You're going to get the support, but you need to pray more and complain less. This is coming from somebody's grandparent. They're saying you're not listening to your intuition. You need to start taking a moment. And if you don't know the answer is always no. This is coming from your grandma, I'm hearing, and your grandfather. They want you to know you're never alone, but you need to start listening more to your intuition and tuning in more into your moral compass. I'm hearing there's somebody in spirit that has a grandparent. There's two things. You have a parent who wasn't, they were a father. They weren't very good to you here on earth. They were a coward. They did a lot of cowardly things, but they're trying to make it up, and they're trying to show you a father's love in heaven. You need to ground yourself though and let go of the past, because this is causing you a lot of pain. There's a lot of hope for the future, but you need to start standing your ground, and you've made it this far, so who cares what people think of you now, right? Because you weren't even supposed to make it past your 20s is what I'm hearing. You had there's a lot of karmic family stuff that's going to be unveiled right now, and I'm hearing they're the cause of your self-sabotage for all these years. When you thought you were crazy, you weren't. You were literally being projected on, but it's important to find your center. Do not connect with your rage right now, okay? Because all this is happening for you, even you getting this information because God heard you pray. But if you're going to pray to God and ask him to help you, then therefore you have to take a step back, and you can't retaliate and rage is what I'm hearing. You can't retaliate with your ego. You need to now work on releasing the self-sabotage, because now you're aware of it, and I'm hearing to work on finding your center and forgive. Now, forgiveness is a 3-step process. So the first step is forgiving yourself of being a part of the situation, even if it wasn't your fault. You still need to, your ego needs to hear that it's not my fault. Forgive yourself. It was a learning lesson. But then the second part is, after you can do that, then you can work on forgiving the situation as a blanket. After that goes, then at the end, you are at the part where you can forgive the person, hopefully. And if you can't, it's understandable, but you need to work on that, because you do not want to come back in this next life. And the first thing you got to do is work on a karmic lesson. 2212, as I say that. I'm hearing the way that you're going to learn what your red flags are is if you have gifts given to you and they have a bunch of strings attached. That's not a gift. That's a way to obtain control. And I'm hearing that's how the narcissists have been obtaining your control. So I'm hearing somebody has a sugar daddy out there. This is random, but I guess with this gift, somebody is trying to lure you in there, and don't take the bait is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing that you're a healer, but you're not everybody's healer. You need to take care of yourself first. Start focusing on what inspires you. And I'm hearing you need to start playing more music, whether it's just listening to it, but be mindful of the music that you're listening to, because some of it's making you go into a depression more than you're don't understand this, because it's subliminally happening, and in your subconscious is where the devil likes to play. Okay, your higher self isn't right there. Your higher self is in a different realm than your subconscious. Your subconscious is where, like, you get triggered, and that's where you self-sabotage at when you're connecting with, and your ego is all part of that. I'm hearing your courage is, a lot of this is, these people have stripped you of your courage. You need to hear, I'm just hearing you need to let freedom ring. You need to let the music play, and you need to tap into your soul power, okay? Because there's a lot of sacral energy here. Also, all this karmic stuff has really messed up your root chakra. So your root chakra is all about the foundation of your whole chakra system. Your root chakra is also tied into your bones. So if you didn't have your legs, you wouldn't be able to stand, right? So you need to work on, that's the foundation of you. And if you're having money issues, it's because you have a blocked root chakra. That's where your fight or flight is. And then right above that is your sacral, which is right in your hips area. And that's where we store our emotions. That's the seat of our emotions. So with those two things, and then you got your, right above that is your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button and right below your rib cage. That's your solar plexus, which is where your ego lives. which is where your courage lives. So your inner child, that's why retrograde is triggering you right now, because your inner child is getting healed, because it's going through these 3 chakras specifically, and it can't get past your heart chakra because it's so blocked off. So you need to start being more proud of how far you came, and know that I'm hearing a diamond in the rough. Embrace this moment. Nothing lasts forever. You will get your rainbow if you have been working on it. Law of the universe says, ask and you shall receive. Okay, but you need to hold gratitude for these moments and for these lessons, because if you didn't have them, you would be stuck on the merry-go-round of foolishness that you've been on all these years, and you wouldn't have your new beginning. So it's important for you to see it from a different perspective. That is how you're going to heal. It starts by a mindset change of how you view your situation. And it's not viewing it in a mean way of telling yourself you're stupid for thinking that way. No, it's about embracing both the negative and the positive of yourself. I'm hearing, unfortunately, I couldn't quiet my demons, and I unalived myself. I'm sorry. Somebody out there, trigger warning, I'm sorry, that just came in. They were a thrill seeker too. But they did watch you graduate in spirit. I'm hearing, yeah, that's you've got, and somebody loved flowers and nature. They were a teacher and a mentor. And somebody keeps saying, remember when we used to sneak out and hang out? I was taken out so they could get closer, pay attention, surfer lifestyle. So this person was real laid back and kickback. So I don't feel like they truly unalived themselves, is what I'm hearing. That's what you got, but I don't think that's what happened. So maybe look into that. I'm hearing a beauty queen that liked photography says, please don't let your addiction take control like mine. You have a lot of mountain and camping memories with this person. They're saying to stop feeling guilty. I never got the chance to say goodbye, but they're here with you in spirit. So you were always good enough for me. I was never good enough for myself, and I projected on that. I'm hearing that again from this father figure, or is actually your true father. I have unfinished business and did not go to the light. I'm a ghost in here on earth. My death happened while on vacation. I'm a coward and understand if you have a hard time forgiving me. This one says my death happened at a motel and I left you property. So there's something around, they were either a government worker, or this is your dad. They could have been a government worker, military, city worker, or this is who demised them at a hotel. But you didn't get, and they loved music, so if you probably got a different version, because I know I did. We're not going to talk about that right now, but yeah. Somebody who got into a motor vehicle accident and passed away is saying, I was taken out so they could get closer to you. And they're also having camping and mountain memories. I'm hearing, I'm sorry I walked away without saying goodbye. I'm not good at goodbyes. Please forgive me. And this was somebody with a hustler mentality. I'm hearing, love you so much, son. And I'm hearing an uncle. In spirit, I died by the ones that loved me, or I died surrounded by the ones that loved me. It was beautiful and peaceful. But this uncle, there's something about life insurance fraud. So I feel like this uncle passed away fine, and like everything was good when they passed away. What's happening is these karmics are doing a lot of fancy footwork after people pass away. So you're out there going, man, why did they only give me $8.43? That happened to my friend. My grandmother passed away, and it's not the money, but you're like, that's kind of weird. When I got X amount of dollars, and these people got like lots. And it's like and it was to make you think that your grandparent that passed away did not care about you, and actually they did, because they left you more than enough. These slimy karmics went ahead and decided what they could and could not have, and that's what I'm understanding. They just took it upon themselves to say, you don't deserve that money, and they took it and they forged it. And they're older, so they know how. They have a lot of, and they're in communities of military personnel and stuff like that, city workers. They're in the regular world, guys. So I'm letting you know this to let you know I don't care about your social status, because what are you doing behind doors? So it does not impress me. That's probably why I've never been impressed with money, because I'm like, that's nice. What do you do behind closed doors to people? So Spirit wants me to wrap up this message. Let me know if this is your message. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and definitely comment down below, because I don't think you're crazy. And people want to say, oh yeah, how do you know, don't put all these things in your head. I'm not. Spirit is not going to show me what I don't need to know. I've personally asked for the truth many times, and Spirit always delivers. 3113. So if people are telling you that you're crazy or you're just making things up, I would question that right now, especially right now, because I started questioning that, because see, that used to work a long time ago, but then I found out those same people that were saying that were the ones that were getting ready to push me over the cliff. How about that one? So Spirit wants me to leave this with you. Stay connected. We are all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. And they also want me to share this. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your mind, body, and soul. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So it's important for you to take care of yourself first. You are about to get given the keys to the kingdom. Start connecting with your feminine energy. I don't care if you're male. Start tuning into your feminine energy. Do not react to these karmics. Half of them are being paid undercover so they can make your life crazy. Don't give them that power. This gave me so much power. Thank you, karmics. I'm going to say thank you for telling me that, because now I'm not up in my head anymore. Y'all went and I even made a TikTok about that a long time ago. What the issues, what the karmics are creating right now for you will be their own demise. I literally made that in like November, and that's hilarious, because I haven't done anything. Everybody wants, now that the jig is up, now I'm the bad guy. No, y'all aren't going to keep passing this over to me, karmics. Y'all went and messed with Spirit, and y'all made Spirit mad. I respect Spirit, and I didn't get into any of this until my 37, because I didn't understand exactly what my gifts were. I just knew I had something, but I wanted to be around the right people. So I actually went and got the actual training and understanding before I just willy-nilly went and did all this. And I don't ever send hate to people, okay? Because there's ethics in the spiritual world. There's spiritual law in the spiritual world. So you can't just go pick up cards and do stuff to people and think it's okay. That's not all right. And I know it's not all right. And that's why I have not done anything to you, karmics. Y'all did it to yourself. Y'all told on yourself, because y'all just need to stop being karmic. You need to find God in your heart. Somebody has an angel baby here, and they are telling you to pay attention to the facts. If you have an angel baby out there, I'm hearing Karen, Steve, and Monet and Monique. I'm seeing butterflies in Sammy and Cisco. Butterflies, blue butterflies are especially a symbol for you, or if you've been seeing blue dragonflies. And I just had a feather. I was sitting on the porch, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one single gray feather blew up on me. And I was amazed. And I'm seeing they're dropping feathers. So if you've been seeing feathers, coins, or butterflies, that's definitely your sign that they are there, but they're trying to help you. You got to receive this information. Okay, don't write it off to coincidence, is what I'm hearing. You need to get out in nature, though, especially before this new beginning happens, to go get right with yourself. Be proud and know that you have the power to create whatever you want, and nobody can steal your destiny. You need to strengthen your sacral chakra, and that is where your creativity comes. Creativity is a spiritual gift. And it's not, I'm hearing it's not your fault about this child's passing. She came in as you have this angel baby as an enlightening experience. You're going to be having this child that passed. It's going to reincarnate either in this life, this next pregnancy you're going to have, or it's going to be in a new life, next life that you incarnate. All these karmic lessons I'm hearing are setting up your next life. So you're going to have it easy peasy. And all these bad memories are going to be erased. You're going to be feeling awesome. So the reason why why don't I just wait till, well, because you have to do it now. So this life, unfortunately, if you came into it and it's just lesson after lesson, keep fighting them, because all your choices are setting up your next destiny and the rest of this lifetime. So you're going to be living easy peasy the rest of this lifetime, I'm hearing. You're not going to have to want for nothing. If you've been truly fighting and being like Job and being God's prophet and out there doing this work, guess what? You are about to receive. If you have been believing and you just keep speaking your truth, and even the days that you don't have strength, you get up and you connect with heaven and you put your word out there, your blessings are coming. You're just waiting for the space-time continuum to catch up, my friends. Let it go. You're going to be sitting pretty. I'm hearing somebody's going on a cruise. You're going to have serenity. I hear somebody needs to read the serenity prayer out there. Your passed over loved one in spirit is saying, I'm protecting you even in death. You were my sister in this life. I'm helping you have strength and courage. I'm also hearing my addiction to numbing my pain and chaos cost me my family and life, and this was a fancy dresser. I'm hearing Melinda too. I'm sorry. When I start channeling and I'm talking, I'm like drooling over here. I don't know what's going on. I'm helping you solve a hidden family secret. I love you so much, granddaughter. My death happened suddenly. I left you property you don't know about. Loved theater and acting. My death happened by a freak accident. This person loved reading. This person was a mom also. So however that resonates, please let me know. I'm going to get some letters out here for you. So I got EUHM. I'm hearing home, Nancy. NZ, Nancy Gonzalez. ZY, Zany. SO, I'm hearing Oso. That's bear in Spanish, or you could have been named Oso. VV, Victoria. Vendetta. Sammy, Sally, Tony, Monique, Frankie, Barbara, Lonnie, June, Junie, Juniper, Junebug, Mommy. Somebody used to, maybe you called him Mommy. Amanda, Sally, I think I said Sally. And I'm hearing something about Wolf, Leander, Nathan, Quantum Leap, that was a show in the 80s. And Mystery Bus Express, Mystery Inc. I think that's a PBS show. All right, and then I heard ACU and OP, other people's property. Definitely let me know how this message resonated, beautiful souls. I'm going to start putting out these messages because, like I said, I get this by the energy. I'm reading the energy that comes off because I ask Spirit. They just start sending me stuff and they know that I'm going to get out here. And if you've just ran across this video, let me know because I've posted stuff on TikTok like the day after somebody's aunt passed, I posted a song with Over the Rainbow, and she said that was a song that played at her aunt's funeral. So I'm here to get out in nature, though. These problems are going to be solved. There's nothing bigger than God. Let him handle it. You have support in the situation. You didn't have support before, you are correct, but now you have all kinds of support, even if you can't see it. But now you need to work on your faith and being able to be in the receptive mode. Do not be in the defensive mode right now, because these karmics are going to try everything they can to get there. Like, they're grasping at straws right now, because it's literally that part of the movie that everybody's about to get caught up. And it's because somebody told on somebody did something, and it's all in the karmic group. If you're not karmic and you've just been minding your business, trying to wait for this all to pass over, I'm telling you, your ship's coming in, beautiful souls. So I love you, your angels love you, and God definitely loves you. Don't give up today. Have a beautiful day.